well, so that, okay, just now for a minute or two, don't focus on your vision. Like whatever you can see, that doesn't matter. Whatever you can hear, okay, take your attention to your ears and see what the voice is reaching to you. Try not to move anymore, like your body, bring your body into a steady state. And after that, slowly start to focus on your breath. Close your eyes. Exhalation should be longer than your inhale. Now, take your attention to your third eye chakra in between your eyebrows. This is the chakra which improves your intuition, your vision. And visualize that you are breathing from your third eye chakra, like you're inhaling, exhaling from the third eye chakra. I think my voice is clear. I think so many people, nobody is complaining. So you can check a little bit if anybody have any problem with the audio. Breathing from the third eye chakra. Okay. Now bring your both the hands to the prayer mudra and we will chant the Lord Dhanvantri mantra together. Please, for the first, please repeat after me. If you're not sure about the syllables, it is okay. I will share with you so that you can learn and practice every day with us again. Okay. Let's take a deep inhale. Om Namami Dhanvantarim Adidevam Sura Surei Bandita Pata Padmam Loke Jararuk Hai Mritunasham Dhata Ramisham Vividho Shadhinam. Now place the hands over your head, and like just think that you're blessing your own self. Take few long deep breathing. Now join your palms again. Hari Om. You can now slowly open your eyes, looking at your palms. Let's start the session today. A lot of people have joined already. Please try to keep your videos on so that this session can be more interactive. Okay, so before we start, a lot of people have given a lot of examples about the different practices. Okay, so the first question comes, what is Marma therapy? Okay, what is Marma therapy? We have to be very clear about what we are learning here. Okay, the first thing, what is Marma therapy and how it works. Okay, so before we answer this question, we also try to know what we are trying to do here. We are thinking about a concept which is called healing without medicine. Healing without medicine. Okay, this is where everything starts. How can we heal people without any medicine? Okay, now when it comes to healing without medicine, there are a few things which is very essential. Which are them? First is obviously your food. So we can heal a person with a proper food. If somebody is having the right food at the right time, okay, with season, proper food according to the season, then we can make sure that most of the time he will be healed. Okay, he will not have any complications. Earlier, I saw many people who are working in the fields, they might not have any other source of healing apart from their food. So food is the only way which can make them, keep them healed. So food is the first thing which we consider when it comes to healing without medicine. Next is obviously your sleep. If your sleep is not good enough, it's not deep enough, not in time, then we also fall sick. So this is the second pillar when it comes to healing without medicine. What could be the third medicine? Third one. Can somebody tell me what we can use? What are subject by which we can heal without medicine?
Exercise.
Exercise, but yes, exercise and breathing, yes. So all this thing comes under a bigger umbrella called yoga. Okay, so the yoga is a third topic which when we discuss this when it comes to healing without medicine. Clear? So this three is essential. Now we have some limitations to all of them. Okay, yoga, obviously there is no limitations, because the way it is, the only how we practice that makes it limited. Okay, otherwise there is no limitation to yoga. You can do anything and everything is complete by on its own, but at the same time how we practice them makes it little limited. Okay, so say for example, when it comes to yoga, the yoga talks about practicing one asana, okay, individual asana for a long time. Okay, they are not talking about doing hundreds of asana in one particular session. One asana, how long you can hold. If you can hold a particular, like say this sitting posture, how can you hold for longer time? That will give you result instead of practicing hundreds of asana. It gives a certain results, like your flexibility improves, your breathing improves, your posture improves. It does, but the real benefits come from more deeper practices. In the same way, sleep also is not anymore controlled, because people are not sleeping at night. Okay, people who are especially working in the late night, it is very difficult for them to keep the sleep in order. Okay, even if you're sleeping, there is no 100% sleep, because there are source of light which is in your sleep room, and you eat before sleep. That is also makes the sleep very bad or poor quality. So most of the time I have seen that your sleep is also not complete. That's why you sleep even for 10 hours, you feel like, okay, not enough. Okay, so that is why there are some limitations which is coming from our modern day lifestyles. Food, huge. That's the biggest problem we are facing in today's world. Like, what is the rightful? I can 100% say that there is nothing left which is not adulterated anymore. Every including your your drinking water, everything is adulterated. So there are some limitations, because of which we need something else, and that's something else we are talking about, the energy medicine. Okay, have you heard this word called energy medicine? Anybody? Energy medicine.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Yes. So
Right.
what is energy medicine now? So our body works on the pattern of different energies. Okay, and here in India we call it the Marma therapy. In China, the same concept, when they copied it, they made it acupuncture. From the same principles, they made it acupuncture or acupressure. Okay, so don't think that this knowledge system is anyway inferior. We don't have enough knowledge today available in our books or whatever the system we have. There may be, but they are not translated. Most of the Marma books are in Tamil language, and they are not translated completely yet. Okay, so we need probably some Tamil experts who can learn this and start exploring even more, who can probably in the future can translate these books and bring it back to the normal life. So now when it comes to Marma, we are basically talking about energy medicine, right? And both this subject, Marma and acupuncture, belongs to the energy medicine itself, right? So what we learn here, we not just learn about points. Okay, we're not learning about points. First of all, very, very clear. Point come at the last. You have to learn how energy works in our body. What are the different principles? Today we'll learn one principle, through which you can heal your complete body. Any problem of the body can be healed. and that is called the 5-element principle. Okay, so there are different principles based on which this therapy or this Marma Chikitsa or acupuncture is developed. So in acupuncture, what we do, and I will keep giving the discussion, we keep talking about acupuncture because what happened is that in last couple of years or couple of centuries, the amount of work which has been done in acupuncture is huge. Last 5,000 years, they have a huge record of work, okay, in the acupuncture segment. But in India, this knowledge is somehow lost and it has not been discovered in a full, complete way. We have a lot of books which are available in Hindi and English, but they are somehow, I feel, not complete because they are not talking about the principles. They are just talking about the points, how a particular point works on a particular reason or particular problem. But why it is working, they are not talking about it. I have 15 plus books and none of them are talking about it. I wasted almost 6,000 rupees just purchasing all the books from the market, and I found nothing apart from the listing names and how it works, or sorry, where it works. Okay. So say so now in acupuncture what happens is that so we treat, again, not the points, we treat the meridians. Okay, in acupuncture we treat meridians. So if you see this model, this is the acupuncture model, and if you can see these lines, okay, this lines, okay, so if we keep the hand up generally, okay, so if we keep the hand up here on a model, so there are 6 channels, starts from the fingertips, okay, and reach to this part, this area, and there are 6 meridians which starts from the feet and reach to the, again, same this area. Okay, so there are combination of 12 meridians which is coming from up and down and creating a yin yang circuit. The meridians which is coming from up to down is called the yang meridians. The meridians which is coming from the earth or the foot to the upper body is called the yin meridians. So when this yin and yang meridians, works together, then the current, you can say some form of energy works and creates a balance in our body. Okay, so my master used to say that whenever there is a problem, don't think which point you have to put the needle or which point you have to heal. First of all, you have to think which meridian have a problem. Okay, which meridian is affected. Now, say for example, if there is a problem in the eye, okay, the first diagnosis is that we have to treat the stomach channel. Why? Because the stomach meridian starts from our just below the eye, Is that clear? So stomach one point starts from here. So we have to see whether the issue is with the stomach problem. I have treated the conjunctivitis, okay, by putting one point which is at the foot. Okay, here the stomach channel starts from the eye and goes down till the second big toe. Let me pin my video so that the video becomes more clear. So stomach one point starts from below the eyes, it goes down here and reaches to the second toe. Okay, so here if we put a needle on the second point, okay, which is stomach 44, immediately there will be a healing effect on your eyes. This is the energy principle, that when you treat the first meridian, the first point of the meridian, the effect will show in the last point. When you treat the last point, it will show the effect on the first point. Okay, this is a general principle. There are many principles like this we will learn eventually. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to say, that you do not treat the points, you treat the meridian in acupuncture. Now, what happens in the our shastra, according to Marma or according to Vedas or according to yoga, we are healing the nadis. We are healing the nadis, the Ida, Pingla, and Sushumna nadi. This first of all, we have to find the balance on them. Then we heal the chakras. Then we heal our Panchabhut, 5 elements. Then we heal the bayus, the dash bayu, you know, there are 10 bayus, and we heal them. We do not try to heal a particular organ. Our intention has to, so yeah, when you come to me asking me, sir, I have a headache, now give me a solution, I don't have any solution, because first of all you have to learn to diagnose where, which meridian or which nari or which element is imbalanced. That you have to tell me. Once you learn that, you don't need to think about points. The points are very, very easy. Is that clear? Everybody is with me? Anybody have any questions till now? Anybody have any questions as of now? Yes.
Sir, could you once again repeat what you said?
I said, never treat the particular problem. Don't think about where is the problem, what is the problem. It doesn't matter. Which nari is, we have a problem, whether it is a problem with the Ira, Pingla or Shushumla, whether it is a problem of the 7 chakras, okay, the 7 chakras we have. Is it a problem of the 5 elements? Is it a problem of the yin and yang side of the body? Is my sound clear? Everybody's sound is clear? Anybody have any issues with the sound? Okay, great. So these are the energy channels according to the Vedas, according to the yoga shastras. So we are trying to heal them. We are not trying to heal a particular problem or particular organ. If you have, say, knee pain, I will ask you which element is the problem. Okay, which nari is the problem, which bayu is the problem if you have knee pain. Was that clear? Right? So that then when you know this, the treatment is very, very easy. That is what I want to tell you. So don't think about the healing part now. Think about where is the imbalance, what could be the diagnosis according to our shastras. Okay, so now when we talk about nadis and chakras and all these things, generally people who are from the science background, okay, if they do not have any exposure, they might feel like, no, this is like a boohoo, you know, this is like something which I expected something else, and something, you know, totally different is happening now in the class. But I will ask the people a question. 10-15 years back, you also never thought or never believed that yoga or Ayurveda also works. Most of the people think this is, you know, out of the syllabus. This is not working, especially with the yoga. Nobody believed that yoga works the way it is today. Okay, when I started, there are very few people practicing yoga. Now it is you know, fashion, you know, it turns into a fashion where you have to practice something, you know, every day, and that is also happening in a wrong way. But you know, at least there is a start, and which we should be feel good about. At least there is a rise of, you know, consciousness that we have to accept it. Okay, people are accepting it. In the same way, it will be this batch, you know, this initial batches which I'm trying to, you know, reach people. We have a responsibility that we want to create that same rising of consciousness for Marma, okay, around the people who are around us. Okay, so it will be a duty for you to spread the knowledge of Marma and talk about energy medicine, because this is it will kind of a shortcut, but at the same time, yes, we have to practice a little bit. We cannot expect results very, very fast, because when you want to heal others or yourself, your energies has to be in perfect balance. If your energies are not in sync, if there is imbalance in your body, how can you heal others? So first, let's try to heal ourselves. So within 1 month, our goal is to heal ourselves and complete, now almost becoming like a yogi. Okay, like a yogi, how they behave, how they talk, we have to just think about them and imitate everything possible, like eating the minimal which which is required, probably not eating for now just for pleasure, not just sleeping for hours just for, because last night, I could not sleep properly, let me sleep till 10 o'clock in the morning. No, we want to develop certain habits, because of which, our lifestyle changes and we sync with the nature. So this is our biggest clue, that when you are in sync with the nature, you become a healer automatically. You don't need to even think that then. Okay, whatever you think, it becomes a reality when you are in sync with the nature. And there are methods, there are very, very clear methods how you can sync with the nature, how you can sync with the mother nature, right? Okay, so let's, today we have just given a brief introduction. Now today I will give you a little one very powerful energy principle. Principle number one, the 5-element principle. And once you learn, you will see that you can almost heal any problem of our body. Okay, let me share the screen with all of you. Can you all see the human model? Is it visible properly, everybody? Can anybody say yes or no? Is it visible? Can you see some human model?
Yes.
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 Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, now this is a human model. Okay, so first of all, what you have to know that the upper body, this area, okay, this area belongs to the, there is the organ, okay, the, you can say it belongs to your heart. Okay, or the fire element. Sorry, we will start like this so that it doesn't become a confusion. Everybody can take screenshots if it is required. Okay, fire element, the middle part, this area belongs to the earth element. How many elements do you have? How many elements do we have?
5.
5 elements. Okay, then we have the lower body. Okay, this belongs to the water element. Is that clear? Now, the left side of your body. The left side belongs to the air element. And the right side belongs to ether. Or sky element. Can we understand this? Now, how can we relate so that we do not forget? Okay. Now,
सर उसके बगल में राइट लेफ्ट लिख दीजिए सर.
हाँ, तो लेफ्ट
स्क्रीनशॉट नहीं ले पाया मैं.
Achha, don't worry. You have the video. You will have the video, right? So you can again go through and again see it later on.
Sir, when you say left or right, is it like left hand and right hand or
Left
entire
side,
body?
entire left side of the body. Okay, the entire left side, not just the hand. This side of the body. Okay, this side. Okay, now how can we relate this? Okay, so that we do not forget. Now, the fire element belongs to 2 organs, which is brain and heart. This we have to remember. Okay, the middle body belongs to stomach and spleen. the lower body belongs to kidney and urinary bladder. Okay. Now, if there is say high BP, which part of the body is affected? If there is BP, high pressure, generally the upper part. Yes or no? Everybody, when I say ask a question, you can just how do I say? Just say yes, no, or something, so that I can we can be in complete.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now, here the middle part. So it is the part where we take or absorb the food. The food. This is how just we are trying to remember things so that it becomes easy. This here we gather all the food from outside. The food belongs to the earth element. Okay, so the earth element governs the stomach and the spleen, right? The lower body. I think somebody have kept their audio on. Okay. What about the lower body? The water element. Here, this area, okay, generally this area, which is belongs to the genitals, okay, they are mostly governed by the kidney and the urinary bladder. Okay, all the excretion related work is happening from this area mostly. So this is how we connect the kidney and the urinary bladder. Okay, left side, you have to remember it is the air element. Left is air. So kidney, where do I write? Let's try. Okay, this is the left side, the air element, and it belongs to, or it governs the liver and gallbladder. The right side belongs to sky, or the ether, and it governs the large intestine and the lungs. So we have to remember this energy principle. Okay, why, how? It will take a little deeper to understand. So we may come back to this particular topic, why and how. So let's start from here. This upper body is connected with our fire element, middle body is connected to the earth element, lower body is connected to the water element, left side belongs to the air, right side belongs to the sky. That we have to be very clear about. Okay, now let's discuss about the marmas. Which marmas are connected to these 5 elements. Okay, let me clear this and move to the next segment. So we have 5 marmas here next to our ear, which are connected to these 5 elements. Now, first marma point is somewhere here, just above the ear. And this, how we can measure it? By just placing 2 fingers. So if we place 2 fingers over my ear, from the ear top, this whole area belongs to the fire element. And the name of the marma is called Chunambu. C. Kalam. Okay, the name of the marma is called Chunambu Kalam. And this is how we measure 2 fingers from the ear tip. Everybody clear? Can I move to the next one? Yes, no, anybody? I'm not getting any voice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Immediately up. Yes.
Yes.
Immediately up mute कर दीजिएगा ताकि noise ना हो. Okay, so we have learned one, which is Chunambu Kalam. The next is the earth element, which is the stomach. How we measure it? This is little complex. So this is your tragus of the ear. Okay, where we do when we do Bhamari pranayam, remember this the part which we press to close the ears. So this is called the tragus of the ear and the corner of the eyes. Let's take 2 points. And if we just come to the center here, just central, okay, between these 2 points, how we measure? 1 point at the tragus, thumb, and 1 point at the corner of the eyes. Then if we slide the fingers, it will reach to the Shankha Marma. This is the name of this Marma is Shankha Marma. Okay, so we have learned 2 Marmas. Now let's move to the next one. Water element. Which will be the water element? Water element is generally at the back of your ears, here. And how we find it? If you keep your index finger on the jawbone and slide the finger on the jawbone, and wherever it ends, okay, and wherever our skull bone ends, the meeting of the skull bone, okay, this is our skull bone and this is our jawbone. So this middle point is called the Bidur Marma. Bidur. Is it clear? So this belongs to the water element. A lot of people are leaving already. I think I have to make it a little fast so that everybody can get it. So 3 you have learned. 1 is a minute. One is here, 1 is here, 1 is at the back of the ear. 1. Now we have to now go for the air element and the sky element. Okay, how we measure it? Little complicated. The air element is here next to your ear. How we find it? If we pull the air, okay, pull our ear, where the point, the wave which is helping the ear to stay connected to our skull area, this wave is called, the top point is called the, what is the name? The name of this is Poigai, Poigai, Poigai Talam. Is my writing big enough so that you can understand, or is it very small?
Yes, sir. Good, sir.
Okay. Okay, I will show this once I turn the screen off also. And the next Marma is the Apang Marma. The Apang Marma, how we can find it? If we'll draw a line from the corner of our eyes and 1 line over the eyebrow line, this is x-axis and this is y-axis. The meeting point is called the Apang Marma. Okay. It's already 9:36. Can we stay for 5 more minutes? Okay. Now, before we give healing to these points, I want all of you to feel it. First, use 3 fingers of your both the hands and place it in the Chunambu column. Okay. So how you place? Like this. Just measure 2 fingers and place 3 fingers over it. Not the fingertips. Nobody touches with the fingertips. Touch with the finger pad. Touch with your finger pad. like this, not like this. Okay, and make sure rest of the palm do not touches your face. Let's keep it little away. Rest of the hand should be away from the face. Now everybody exhale very slowly and try to feel the pulse if you can feel any pulse. Okay, no movement on the hand. Don't try to move the hand. You just need to keep it. Don't push it. Just touch and feel. Just touch and feel. Okay, feeling the pulse is the first stage of giving the healing. How many of you can feel the pulse already? Yes?
Yes, sir.
So the first
Yes.
definition of Marma point is that it will have abnormal pulsation. And when there is a problem, the pulsation will be stronger or even it will be weaker. Too weak, too strong. That means there is an issue. Okay, so you know now, and there is no way I can make you understand what is normal, what is abnormal, what is slow, what is fast. Everyday practice only can make you feel what is too high, too low, or normal. Okay, so when you keep practicing, you will feel it. When somebody have headache, you will see there will be a lot of pulsation in this area, right? So if you feel, they will have strong pulsation. Now let's go to the next marma, Shankha marma. In Shankha marma, as I said, you have to keep your one finger, the index finger, on the corner of the eye and thumb inside the tragus of the ear. And then when you slide these two fingers, the center point is called the Shankha marma. Shankha marma. Slide, Shankha marma. Everybody touch with our middle finger and try to feel the pulse. How many of you can feel the pulse now? Okay, you are not pressing hard. Okay, and remember, so keep the hand in a very comfortable state. If you keep holding like this, your hand is already in a very painful situation. So just touch normal, exhale slowly, and try to feel.
Sir, do we feel same pulse at every point or it will differ?
It could be differ. If there is an issue, it could differ. Okay, so we don't know at this moment. Okay, it's only observation. Through the observation, you learn. Okay? Keep observing. As you learn more and more, you will see that all your problems are related to these 5 elements only. Okay, the next one, Bidur, everybody, thumb at the
लेफ्ट साइड ज्यादा मैं पल्स
हाँ, तो
लेफ्ट साइड ज्यादा
अगर लेफ्ट साइड में ज्यादा है तो लेफ्ट साइड बॉडी में कुछ इश्यू होगा, अगर राइट साइड में है तो राइट साइड बॉडी में कुछ इश्यू होगा। अभी हम थंब को ऐसे विदुर मामा में जहां पे हमारा जॉ बोन खत्म हो रहा है कान के पीछे, उस पॉइंट पे हम ऐसे अपने थंब को रखेंगे और अपना एक्सलेशन को स्लो करेंगे। You have to slow down your exhalation. Is there anybody who not felt anything till now? Anything out of this 3, not felt any pulse? Now none of them sigh, none of them yet. Haven't felt anything. Is there anyone who did not felt any pulse in any of the 3 points? Yes, I don't feel.
I'm getting a feel like it's happening from my finger.
Yes, Bijuji. Please tell again.
I'm getting a feel like it's the pulse is getting from my finger.
Okay, it could be possibility. Okay, but as I said, don't use the fingertip. Okay, use the finger pad where our chakra is there, finger chakra. Okay, there you have to place, not the fingertip. Okay, now let's go to the Poigai Kalam. Poigai Kalam is at the
So can you repeat the last one?
the Bidur Marma. Bidur Marma is at the back of the ear. Now see, now you can see it very clearly. Okay, please keep your audios off, everyone. Once you on, again off it immediately.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Perfect. Guys, if you switch on the audio, immediately turn it off also. Otherwise, you won't be able to see anything in the video later on. So if you pull the air, can you see this part, this area which is connected to your skin of the skull, right? So this point here, this is the point. So you have to hold it and lift it a little upward and then make a circular rotation. But that is the healing. First, we want to feel the pulse. So place your middle finger and try to feel it. This is like meditation, remember, okay? How you meditate, you have to meditate on the points. Now, Apang Marma. So let's draw a line from the upper point of the eyebrow. If we let come out on the line of our corner of the eye here, we find a depression. How many of you can find a depression in this point? How many of you can feel depression? So just press and come and see there is a depression here. Is it a clear depression? Anybody can feel it? Everybody can feel it? Can everybody feel the depression here? Yes, perfect. Now we will again place the middle finger or the thumb, anything, and try to feel the pulse.
Yes, feeling the pulse over here.
Perfect. So feeling the pulse is the first step, okay? And just by touching only, without any further stimulation, you're already giving healing to these points. Is that clear? So the healing is very subtle. You don't need to, just even little movement will stimulate. You do not use pressure. You do not use force in these points, because according to the second definition is that when you hurt a particular point, and if the impact is very high, when people can die or permanently get injured, these points are also called the Marma points. Okay, so according to my teacher, they say that there are more than 8,000 Marma points. 8,000. Okay, in acupuncture we talk about only 400 plus acupuncture points, and it takes a lifetime to study these points. 8,000 Marma, it is impossible. So they have figured out only 107 Marmas, which we can learn and almost cover everything, all the parts of the body. Okay, and it is also different in the Ayurvedic system and also in the Siddha system. Mostly the Marma points, which you are going to learn, belongs to the Siddha system. So anybody who have already learned in the Ayurveda, you will find it little different. The whole concept is little different. Okay, so and you might not have learned it. I think the people who are from the art of living, they might know this a little bit. Kiran Balaji, if you're here, any from the art of living, do you know these points? Anybody?
Not much, sir.
Okay. Okay. So see, revision, yes, my goal is to revise these points every day till you remember it. Okay, my goal is that without making any effort from your side, if you do not make also notes, if you do not study, you should be able to remember all the points. It is my job to make you remember. Okay, your job is to attend the class. You don't need to do anything. Okay, I will, and I can guarantee you that by the time you will be pro and you will learn and remember all the points. Your duty is to just be here, interact with me, observe, and spread the words so that everybody around us. Practice in the family, okay? Practice inside the family as of now, in yourself. Don't try to do it on others as of now, okay? If you don't know completely, or if you have not done anything else. So before you go for the sleep, again, you will be trying a little bit, giving the healing, feeling the pulse, at least 2 minutes on each of the points, okay? And then you can then sleep. You will see you will have a very good and deep sleep, okay? Before we close today, is there anybody have any questions? Any questions from anyone?
सर ये खाना खाने के बाद तुरंत कर सकता हूँ ये?
नहीं, तुरंत ऐसा तो कोई कॉम्प्लिकेशंस है नहीं, ठीक है? This is okay because you will be learning a lot of theory part, and practice will be very small, like every day 10 minutes or 15 minutes. So, and generally you're feeling the pulse, so generally it is okay. But आप immediately ऐसा नहीं कि एकदम ही immediately आप 8:30 बजे खाया, आपने 9 बजे क्लास ज्वाइन कर लिया, ऐसा नहीं. अगर आपको करना ही है, there is no option, then eat light, okay? Try to eat the food a little more early, that's 7 o'clock. This is very good, because as you eat more late, okay? So we have a meridian in acupuncture called triple warmer, okay? Triple warmer meridian also. And that triple warmer means which keeps the heat of the body, okay, in sync. So triple warmer, this time belongs to the triple warmer. So if you eat, generally what happens, all your energies are now working on the digestion and not healing the triple warmer, okay? So that is why by eating you fall sleepy, okay? Because all the energies are exhausted in some other work in your digestion, not for healing yourself, okay? So don't eat late. This is a very important energy principle, again, principle with the food which you want to follow if you want to become a better healer, okay? And there is exceptions. I'm not saying this is the end truth. There is no end truth. Energy works on your thought. Whatever you think, whatever you feel, it can happen, okay? There is no end truth. The end truth is only the God, okay? These are the general principles by which learning we can make ourselves better, but this is not end truth, okay? So there is no debate, okay? This is no debate. We can talk a little bit and understand, okay, now if you are, say, eating probably at very night and there is no other option, because I was also one of them who was taking so many classes in the evening and not having time to eat in time. So generally I had to take my food after 9 o'clock. So what I did, I used to take very light food like soups, okay? Very completely giving up on the carbohydrate. So I was just having some vegetables or dal, just that much, okay? Not eating the carbohydrates if I'm eating late and eating in a huge quantity. That is you can do, okay? Anybody have any questions more? Okay, how many of you felt the class was very difficult? Very difficult. It was out of my mind. How many thought it was very easy? Very easy. It was very easy. Like, I know I'm just wasting my time. It is very easy. No one? Okay. How many of you think? Okay, that is also no one. Come on. So then what you felt? Come on. Say something.
No, it was okay. I mean, this syllabus is very interesting, but we need to practice.
Yeah, practice. That is it's all boils down to that, right? It's all boils down to practice, okay? You practice, and I can make you sure that, you know, once you start practicing, it will work. Initially, in the beginning, it works more because there is some energy left in you. But as you practice more and more, no, sometimes the energy is exhausted. Then you don't get results after practicing for some time. So there you know how to gain the energy back so that when you try to heal somebody, then it works. Okay, great. So everyone, so let's do a gentle prayer. Close your eyes, take a few long deep breaths. Inhale deeper. We'll chant Om together once before we close today. Inhale. Om. Hari Om. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night. Take care.
Good night.
See you all tomorrow again.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good night, sir.
Thank you.